Alright guys, we're at the World of Concrete and we're at the Makita booth. And today we're going to be checking out the latest and greatest, the newest tools, gear, and equipment and innovation coming at you guys in 2020. So without wasting more time, let's find our first product. If you look closely, you can actually see where it's collecting the metal shaving in that clear housing. What are we looking at, Darnell?
Yeah, so here we have the Xxes O6. It has a 5 7/8 metal cutting blade on it. You cut up to 2 1/4 inch. It's also perfect for a 2-inch conduit. It has a great chip collector here for safety. And the best thing about it also is that you can also use our 18-volt battery off our 18-volt battery platform to use all our tools.
And then that orange piece down there inside. So Makita has a full line of concrete hammers, drills, breakers, and in one of their booths, they claim that their battery power will beat their corded, and we're gonna get 2 neutral people to do the test for us. Let's do it now. You guys are my 2 guinea pigs today. Jesus, you're running the corded unit. Edgar, you got the battery powered unit. You got to try to drill faster and deeper than your brother, right? On the count of 3. Are you both ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go!
Of course.
Edgar, what's wrong with you? Edgar, you're fired! Get out of here! Now we know why you don't get the raises! There you go. Thank you. Hey, let me ask you a serious question though. Was that impressive for battery power? Because I was impressed watching it. I don't know about you guys.
I thought I was gonna win.
What's that?
I thought I was gonna win.
That was very impressive.
It was close.
The change. What do you guys think?
Well, I guess for me also this is a powerful tool, but then this one right here, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe he didn't push enough.
Okay, now what about the cord? I mean, the difference is Edgar can go anywhere with his tool and you stuck to
Well, that's another point.
Cords, power cords.
Whether it won or not, it was so close. The concept is you should be able to use this, go out on a job, and go from point to point to point.
Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Can I ask you a point-blank question?
Absolutely.
How do you guys compare to Milwaukee and DeWalt, which both have a similar technology out there?
Right, so one component is the 3.5-inch cutting depth technology. We have quite a bit of cutting depth, but also the overall power. As I mentioned earlier, 80mm motor, which is one of our latest innovations in brushless motors, really delivers that power that's required to be able to do most applications with no problems. But it also has what's called AFT, anti-feedback technology. So what anti-feedback technology does is that when you're cutting especially in any metal applications, you get those scenarios where you might bind up the wheel. And so what this does is that AFT will shut the machine off in a millisecond whenever it binds up, so that it doesn't give that high torque reaction and potentially that kickback.
Thanks, Dave. Can you do one more cut for me, Darnell?
Yeah. So here we have the Xxes O6 rebar cutter. It cuts up to number 5 rebar. It uses a hydraulic form to cut. It has the same body as our drill, so the ergonomics is already there. But the best part about it, it uses our 18-volt battery, which serves our platform for all our tools. And you're ready to go.
cutting their last cord on job sites. They're switching from what they've always used, going cordless, because the product today is best in class. And it's awesome that there's so many other manufacturers now that have since introduced cordless products, but we're still the best. And guys are converting out.
So when you say best, what does best mean? You sell the most? I don't get it. What does best mean?
It's the smoothest cutting saw. It's the most control of cutting is the breeze with the Makita rear handle saw. It's tough to answer because you have to get a feel for it. And that's what we're doing here at the show, allowing users to get a feel for why Makita is still, after 3 years, the best brushless, cordless 7 1/4 inch rear handle circular saw on the market today.
So guys, what we're looking at is Makita set up a booth where they took their rear handle and top handle saws and put them up against Stihl's rear handle MS-170 and Stihl's top handle saw. It's a race to the first to 2 cuts, and my goal with this was to have the gas beat the battery. Let's see if we can pull it off. Boys, I was pushing it. I was trying. I wanted to win. I am so sick of you winning every single time. I've watched him do this over and over, and guy after guy after guy come in here, and my goal was to whoop you.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
All right, so what are we looking at with the rear handle saw?
So this is our Xxes O6 16-inch barn chain. Once again, put on fresh this morning. Same thing with the steel.
And we're going up against what steel saw?
MS-170.
Next, we raced with the top handle saws, and it didn't matter if Roman was using it or if I was using it. I was doing the best I could to beat it, and the battery won every single time. So let's take a closer look, because I want you guys to know exactly how they were doing this demonstration. Let's put them side by each. This is the chain that the Makita came with, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is the chain. Is this brand new?
Brand new. Just put on this morning.
This morning.
Just put on this morning.
And they both made the same amount of cuts.
Same amount of cuts. Barn chain, brand new, fresh oil.
So you can see how many cuts they've made, because they're all laying right here. So Makita has a backpack system that will hook up to every single tool in their lineup. It's hooked up right now to a blower, but you can hook this up to any tool that Makita offers and double or triple your runtime with this tethered system. Let's find out a little bit more. And when is this going to be out there?
So this backpack is actually going to be available in the market in the next month. We're going to be launching this.
Okay, perfect. Right next month.
Yes.
What's the price like, do you know?
Don't have that information just yet, but we're going to have that pretty soon available.
You got any idea on runtime or anything like that?
Runtime's just going to depend on what you're using. So with this blower right here, around mid-setting, you're looking at 30 minutes. So if you go ahead and use this backpack, you're going to double your runtime. Because again, 4 batteries, 2 batteries, you're going to double it there. If I wanted to change out this adapter, I do have an 18-volt adapter. So if I used it with this blower down here, that's going to give me 4 times the amount of runtime. So that's what you're going to basically be thinking is, what tool am I using, and then you'll be able to calculate runtime that way.
So this backpack system will lineup that we offer?
Correct. What we call them is dummy batteries right here, so that it's going to be compatible, because that's really what we wanted to focus on with this, is compatibility.
All right, you guys, Makita actually has a lot of new light offerings. So Aaron, we've got lights up here, lights down here. What is this new too?
Yeah, this is brand new. So this is actually on our website right now. They're in warehouse, so you can get them right now. It's 10,000 lumens. And we have this little brother right here, which is 3,000 lumens.
And then you got, what do you call this one?
So it's our upright area light. This is going to be 5,500 lumens on full. It'll also do 180 left or right.
So I've seen wobbly lights before. What makes this one better, different, unique?
So not only is it the light quality there, but it is also chainable, so you can plug it in. It has an in and out. You can chain up to 8 of them in a row. But then it is on our LXT platform, so there's 2 batteries in there, and that's 2 batteries for runtime. It's 18 volts, so you can run it off of 1 battery if you needed to.
Okay.
But then it's also got a really nice handle right here and weight balance, so it's easy to carry. It's got built-in cord storage for your AC power. And then another nice side feature of it is it's a really good quality upright light, but you can lay it all the way down and it will stay down. And that's great because you can stack them, you can pallet them, you can put them in a truck and they won't slide around. They won't go all over the place.
Okay, so you intentionally make yours to lay down. Okay, now you've also got a brand new radio system coming out.
Yeah, those
right?
are great. So these are Bluetooth speakers. And what's really great about these is they'll chain together. So if I have 2 of them plugged into each other, or not plugged into each other, paired to each other, they'll work as left and right stereo.
And you can put 10 of these together.
Yep. And once you're in multiple mode, all 10 will be mono, each individual one, but they're in a mesh network, so they'll go all over a job
So
site.
are you telling me that the guy could buy 10 of these, put them all around his house, have amazing stereo throughout his whole house, grab 1 or 2, bring it out to a job site, have it out there and have it be 100% tax deductible?
Yep. Yeah, really good quality sound out of those radios too.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's a good way to get 8 extra radios out of it.
I dig it. I mean,
Out
they
of the
sound
government.
really good. And they control each other too. So if I turn the volume up on this one when they're paired, it'll do that to all of them. So say you are on a job site and you need to get it quiet real quick and you got 10 radios out, if I mute this one, it'll mute all 10.
This is a new design by Makita. It's a shaft drive leaf blower, right?
Yeah, so this is going to be our 13th attachment and our couple shaft attachment. So it is that steel drive shaft you're seeing here, and you'll see right here is where it attaches.
And so this will fit on, you can use this on the battery powered multi-tool platform or the gas powered multi-tool platform, right?
Exactly.
And when is this attachment coming out?
This is going to be available in late spring. And it's 480 CFM, 130 miles per hour.
So it's actually got more CFM than the standard blower.
Correct. That one's actually 473, so this one's going to be more power.
Guys, I'm back with Carlos, and we've got something that's coming out. It's brand new, right?
Brand new, hasn't been seen, will be available this summer.
All right, what are we looking at,
Okay,
Carlos?
we are launching some new lines of impact wrenches. All right. First off, these will be available in both hog ring and D10 versions. But we have some new feature sets we'd like to talk about.
Show me that, will you?
On the new compact size that we have out there, current model today is XWT 11.
Okay.
The new ones will be XWT 14 and 15. This will now have 240 foot-pounds versus 210. So we put more torque, but we've added a lot more feature sets. And I'm going to walk you through that, but I'm going to walk you through it on our new mid-torque baby we have right here. Again, available this summer. This will deliver 516 in forward, 738 in reverse, making it the strongest impact wrench in this class on the market today. Okay. So let's talk about auto stop. So an auto stop forward number 1 is going to take it all the way down and stop for me on the first strike. So now I can go back and take my torque wrench and finish off my application.
Without cracking
the concrete, wherever I'm familiar. The difference between 1, 2, and 3 is how long it stops impacting while you're squeezing the trigger. So on number 3, it'll stop impacting after a second. So in reverse, auto stop number 1, it's going to stop for me after it loosens the nut. See that?
Okay.
Now let me show you what happens on auto stop 3. You switch it over to 3. This is a really neat feature. It's going to stop impacting and then reduce the RPM. So it's going to take that nut up for me. I don't have to do it with my fingers or loosen it.
You designed the wiggly handle on purpose because these things are brutal.
Yeah, this is a violent tool. A lot of impacting going inside of it, right? So what we're seeing with a lot of the competition is you're seeing the handles crack out there today. So on the XWT-08 that's been out for a while, a lot of people don't realize that this floating handle design here dampens the vibration away from the control board and the battery, giving the tool a lot more life, especially when it comes to cracking the handle or missing the connection.
What are we looking at there now?
So here we have the Xxes O6. It cuts up to number 8 rebar. or a 1-inch threaded rod. It has the same grinder body as our grinder, so the ergonomics are taken care of. If you want a flush cut, it cuts up to 1/8 of an inch off the ground. And the best thing about this is it still uses our 18-volt battery platform that you can use on any of our tools.
All right, you guys, well, the show is over and the cleanup begins. These guys got a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna get out of their hair. So you guys tell me, what do you think of this video we put together for you guys? How'd you like the latest, greatest tools, gear, and equipment coming out in 2020 from Makita? What was your favorite tool? Tell me that in the comments down below, and we will see you guys on the next video. God bless, and go get them, you guys.